Hey guys, what's going on and welcome to a brand new video. This is your review for the Leeds United 1, Everton 0, first game of the season, and we've got to win. What a way to start the season. It was a very tense game already to start the season. You know how the season's going to go from that first game of the season. It's already, my heart can't take it. It's only game week 1. But we got the 3 points in the end, and I'm so happy we earned the 3 points. I mean, that first half, let's talk about the game. That first half, we were all over them. We were the way better team. I think we had like 8 shots in the first half. We only had 1 on target. Now, that's a problem. We don't have we need a bit more creativity in this team, which we will get. We're just going to sign some players still. We need some more creativity. You saw that in this game. But we were so dominant in that first half. Ampadu in that first half ran the show, by the way. Ampadu was brilliant in that first half. Some people tried to tell me he can't be a Premier League footballer. He's not good enough for the Premier League. He led us today as our captain in the Premier League and proved why he's a Premier League captain. He was brilliant. You know, he ran that midfield, in my opinion. And that first half, I mean, we had so much possession. We had basically the whole first half was just all Leeds United, by the way. It was all Leeds United. We had some good crosses with some good chances. I don't know why Stack's taking most of them. Like, just let Goodmanson take it. Because I swear Goodmanson took one and it was good. And then Stack goes on the next one. I don't know why. I'd rather Stack be in the box, and you leave Goodmanson on the set pieces. Let Goodmanson take the corners, you know. But yeah, brilliant performance, and what a way to end it. On his debut, the super sub, Lucas Mecha, the debut super sub with the goal to win the game 1-0. I mean, great penalty, you know. Stack took a shot from way outside the box, and it hit Tarkowski. It is harsh, in my opinion. It might be a bit harsh, but it's the way he moves his arm because he moves his arm like that, like he moves his arm towards the ball, basically. If he doesn't do that and keeps his arm still, if his arms stay completely still, like where they were, like completely still, and he hits it, it's not a penalty, but it's because he moved it, like he moved his arm, which is why it's a penalty. So I see why it's given, and I know Everton fans are probably pissed off that it is given and it shouldn't be a penalty, they're probably saying, but I think it was, because as I said, he's moved his arm towards the ball. If he keeps it still and it hits it, I don't think it's a penalty because it's in a natural position, but he's moved his arm towards the ball, so I do think it's a penalty. I mean, Mecha, beautiful penalty. Pickford dives the right way, by the way. Pickford dives the right way, but it's perfectly in that corner, and we've got a striker who can take penalties in the Premier League. We got 2. We've got Pirro, who we know can take penalties, and now we got Mecha. So it doesn't matter which one of them's on the pitch. They can both take them. So whenever, I'm not going to be scared if, you know, one of them are on the pitch of like, oh no, he's not as good as the other one, because Mecha, what a penalty. Brilliant. Right in that bottom corner. You couldn't get it more perfect. We win 1-0. Everton in the second half, I'll give them plaudits. The second half, they were better than us. I thought they performed better in the second half than what we did. Like, they were better in the second half. But we weren't as bad as they were in the first half. So we were better than what they were in the first half is what I mean. I do like that performance. Let's go through player ratings and what I'll give everyone. Lucas Perry will start with. I'm going to give him a 7. Not man of the match, sorry. I'm going to give him a 7. Clean sheet. I mean, clean sheet. Didn't really have a lot to do. You know, he didn't really have a lot to do. He made 1 save in the entire game. He 2 punches, but yeah, he came and collected the ball a couple of times, caught it, and that's what we wanted to see. Gabriel Goodmanson, I mean, I thought he was brilliant today, Gabriel Goodmanson. I thought he had an absolutely unbelievable performance. I'm going to give him an 8. I thought he was great today. Good performance from Goodmanson. I just think attacking-wise and defending-wise, I think he was brilliant today. Good performance from him, and great debut as well. That's what you want to see, a great performance on their debut. Struijk, I thought, had a good performance as well, and this is the thing. Biel's not coming into the team for Arsenal, I don't think, because I think Struijk's kept his spot. It's going to be a thing where Biel's just going to have to wait his time to get into the starting 11, because Struijk was good today, and I don't think he should lose his spot. I think that's too harsh, and Farke doesn't do that. Farke will leave someone in if they're performing well, and Struijk performed well, so I think he keeps his spot for the Arsenal game, and we continue with the Struijk-Rodon partnership against Arsenal. Rodon as well, I thought was good. Struijk was good. I'm going to give him a 7. I forgot to give a rating, I think. 7 for Struijk. Rodon, I'm also going to give a 7. Just great. Both of them great defensively. Just like in the Championship. Reliable at the back. You know, both of them. It's just the same thing as I've said in the Championship. Headers the ball away. Kept the ball. Good tackles. You know, they've done everything right, in my opinion. Just like in the Championship, where you're like, they've not put a foot wrong. Bogle, I thought, had a good performance as well. I'm going to give him a 7 as well. You know, good in attack. and defending, looking dangerous. That's what I want to see. We went more down the left side than we did the right side, so you didn't really see a lot on the right side as much because we did mostly go down the left. But yeah, I thought he was good today as well. Then you got the midfield three in front of them. Tanaka, I thought was brilliant. I'm going to give him a 7.5. I thought he was brilliant today. I thought just a lot of things he did. The one thing he's going to have to improve is his passing in the final third, because there was a couple of times where he could have played a pass in and he just got the pass wrong. He got the pass wrong. He'll learn that. He'll learn that as the season goes on, I think, and become a better player, because there's things he's going to have to learn about. It's not the Championship, it's not Bundesliga 2, it's the Premier League, and there's a different level, and I think he's going to learn that. From a player who's only played Bundesliga 2 in the Championship, he's going to have to learn that, and I think he will. He's intelligent. He's an intelligent player who can learn that stuff. So I think he was good today. I'll give him a 7 as well. Tanaka, Ethan Ampadu. You know what? Man of the match. It might be Stack, like a lot of people might give a Stack, but I'm going to give it Captain Ethan Ampadu man of the match. I thought he was brilliant. As I said, first half, I thought he absolutely ran the show. I'm going to give him an 8.5. I think he was my man of the match. I am going to give it to him. I know a lot of people, as I said, will say Stack, but I thought Ampadu was just brilliant today. I thought he just a proper captain, a Premier League level captain, and people tried to tell me he couldn't do it in the Prem. That's my captain, and I think he was brilliant today defensively. I thought he was going to be injured and have to go off injured. We'll see how bad that injury actually is. In that, when he got hit with that nasty tackle where the back foot and the front foot collide, got in between his leg, and that was bad, and his ankle rolled as well, so his ankle twisted. So hopefully he's all right though, because I thought he was absolutely brilliant. Stack, who a lot of people probably say is their man of the match, I'm going to give an 8. So just 5.5 below Ampadu. Again, Stack, defensive wise, very good winning the ball. In attack, I mean, he could have scored 3 today. He won the penalty by shooting, and it hit Tarkowski's arm, so he won the penalty. But just even there was another chance late on where he could have scored. He probably should have done better. He probably should have done better with a couple of his chances, but he's going to score goals this season. Stack, and that's what we need. We need some goals from midfield. You need, as I said, you need your midfielder. You need a midfielder that can score 6 to 8 goals, I'll say, this season. 5 to 6, maybe the 6 to 8 is too high. 5 or 6 goals this season. 5-6 goals from a midfielder. I think Stack can do that, and I think Stack's been that good in this game. I think he will score goals for us. But yeah, I thought he was brilliant today. 8. Willie Gnonto, I thought was good today. I thought he had a good performance. I thought he was very good in attack. I thought he looked very dangerous every time he got the ball. It's that final pass. It's the decision making. It's his decision making, because there was that chance where he got the ball and Pirro's run to the left. Just play him Pirro, and then he gets tackled because he takes too long and tries to shoot himself. And yeah, that was a mistake. And he does I do get frustrated with Gnonto, because it's that decision making of he doesn't play the pass when he should, in my opinion. And yeah, but I thought he was good today. I'm going to give him a 7.5. Thought he was good. Joel Pirro, there was a stat that came out at halftime that he covered the most distance out of any player on the pitch. I thought Pirro was good today. I thought he really showed a different level to what he did in the Championship. In the Championship, he ghosted a lot of the games, but this game he didn't. He dropped deep, got the ball, played some 1-2s. Yes, he didn't score, but he can't do everything himself, and he needs people that can create for him to score as well. That's another thing. As we said, we need more creativity in this team. But Pirro, I thought, was good today. I'm going to give him a 7.5. Good performance from Pirro. Of course, Mecha came on and scored the goal, but I think Pirro probably starts against Arsenal still. You could say Pirro, Mecha starts because he scored a goal. I know it was a penalty though. I thought Pirro kind of earned the keepy spot, but if Mecha starts, I won't be complaining. I'm happy with both strikers. Both good strikers. And then Dan James on the right, I thought played well as well. I thought he was good. He wasn't bad, but he wasn't great. He was in the middle, in my opinion. I'm gonna give him a 6. I'm gonna give James a 6. I think we went down the left most of the game. We didn't really go to the right as much as we did to the left. But James, I think, needs to do a bit more in some situations, in my opinion, that he didn't do in this game. But yeah, he'll learn from that, hopefully. I think he is a Premier League player. It's only his first game. Of course, the subs came on. Aronson came on. I thought he was good when he came on. I'm not going to give these players ratings. I don't really give subs ratings because I don't think it's really that fair, because they don't really come on for that long. But Aronson came in for Gnonto, and I thought he was good. He did what he had to do. He did his job. He tracked back. He attacked. There was a moment where he got absolutely spun by Drewsbury Hall, but And he's got to do better in that situation. That's the one moment where I'll criticize him. He's going to do better in that situation. But the rest of the game, I was fine with him. Metro, of course, came on, scored the goal, did well. You know, I really like Metro. I think he's going to be very good for us. You know, scored the goal. His hold-up play is very good. I know we didn't really see much of that in this game as he came on in the 78th minute. Alongside Ilya Gruev, who I thought came on, didn't really notice him at all, to be honest, and that's not a bad thing at all. I thought came on and probably just did his job. I didn't really notice him at all. Not much to comment on Gruev because I didn't really notice him. Harrison also came on. I thought Harrison was good. I thought he was all right in attack. I thought, you know, there's a couple of times where he got the ball and I'm like, he can create here. Like, I'm happy with Harrison being back. And the one thing I like about Harrison, and I know people will be complaining like, you didn't bring Ramazani on, but you brought Harrison on? Because Harrison tracks back. And that's what you need in a situation when the game's 0-0 and the game's kind of against us at the time and Everton have all the ball. You want to bring on someone that's going to be more defensive and more going to track back. Harrison does that very well, and that's why I was happy with him coming on at the time and not Ramazani, because he's going to track back and do that job, the defensive job. But yeah, all over, good performance. I'm happy with the performance. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Who was your man of the match? And I'll catch you all. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.